Hello, thank you for joining See Love Yoga's YouTube channel. Today's video is on the city of Agra. The next couple of images are from the streets of Agra, and you'll notice how busy they are with the tuk-tuks and the motorcycles, and the women will ride the motorcycles sideways, which is some significant core work. Not only do the women ride sideways on motorcycles, but entire families will hop on one motorcycle. Like this image here, you can see the little boy in front of his dad riding the motorcycle. And this is just a mild one. I've sometimes seen like 5 people on one motorcycle. So yesterday I saw a guy with 4 goats on a motorcycle, no lie. This video here is the murals that are painted by the students of the universities in Agra, and there's a big push in India to clean up India. You'll see signs everywhere that pollution is not good, don't use plastic. But I wanted to give you an idea of the streets of India with the beautiful saris and the fresh fruit and the different market stands, and occasionally a cow will walk by, and then you've got stray dogs running everywhere, and then the traffic is chaotic, but somehow it works. So it's just, I could sit and watch it all day. The city is alive. So just like I gave a drunk but sober Cindy history tour of the Taj Mahal, let's do the same thing with the Agra Fort, keeping in mind that there are some facts sprinkled in there and possibly something I may not have gotten quite right, but at least it will be interesting. So the Agra Fort is 16th century Mughal, and it is close to the Taj Mahal, and it is made of red sandstone, and that's the Cindypedia version of that overview. So there are monkeys everywhere in India, and our tour guide made it very clear, do not stare at the monkeys. But guess what that did to me? That made me want to stare at them more. So I had to really try very hard to not stare at the monkeys, but I did get some videos, and there's one video that you'll see here where the monkey caught me staring, and I got scared and stopped videoing and hurried up and got away because it started to come towards me. So anyway, lesson learned, do not stare at the monkeys. So this is the entrance of the fort, and when they were making it, they were like, ain't nobody getting in here. We are going to make sure of that. So they built it to where it had the first entrance, and then it curved to the second entrance so that if a cannon were to shoot the door of the first entrance, that it wouldn't hit the second entrance. And then also it had a moat, and back in the day, not now, but back in the day, it had crocodiles. So if people fell in the moat, they would have gotten eaten by crocodiles. So then you go through this second entrance, and it kind of opens up into this like lobby area. Like if you were in a hotel, it would be that version of back in the day that you'd be in the lobby. And it is beautiful, you can see with the trees, and it shows the entrance of the fort. So as you go through this entrance, you'll come to this hill, and in order to protect the fort, they would take hot oil or hot tar and pour it through the holes in the walls, so anyone coming up this slope would basically get boiled alive by this hot, tarry oil stuff. So nobody's getting into this fort. You know, they have it like quadruple protected. Except for me, I got in the fort. Look at me here. Here I am. I made it in. So this is like the common area where everybody who could get into the fort can hang out.
Okay, so I have 4. You want to look? It might be a little small.
And so, just like everybody hung out back in the day, Trudy and Agatha and I were just there hanging out. So, this is the entrance into where the emperor lives. And one thing you should know about this emperor is that he was very open minded. He did have multiple wives, he was one of those, but his one wife was Hindu, and like another one was Islam, and I think maybe another one was Catholic or something, but they're all different religions. He was really open minded in that regard. So much so that he put symbols and architectural designs that indicated the all the various religions to show that he was accepting. It was like his coexist bumper sticker was on his front door. So this is one of the walls in the bed chambers, and the grates there is kind of like their vents back in the day. And what they would do is somebody on the outside would fan the vent or the coals to keep it warm. So here I am doing some poses in the emperor's bedroom, and I thought, well, it'd be cool to do a tree pose in this archway. So I'm doing pretty good for a while until my tree starts swaying in the wind. And it must have been those people fanning the emperor's bedroom because my tree is swaying right now. And then, oh, timber. Then check out these pigeons. He's like, hey girl, let's do it in the emperor's bedroom. Oh, you naughty boy, but okay. So my friend Agatha takes beautiful photos, and the next photos are some that she has taken. And look how beautiful the saris are and vibrant colors. And this little girl was so cute, and she was not exactly wanting her picture taken by her mom, but she didn't mind if we took her picture. So I've been traveling with a really awesome group, and so the girls decided to get their photo taken together here at the Agra fort, and this is right off of the emperor's bedroom, the one that ruled during the Taj Mahal construction. And then, we can't leave the guys out. And this is a picture of the guys that traveled with us. And the one on the left is our tour guide, Charlie, and he has been doing an amazing job. And we're really lucky to have him as a tour guide. So if you watched my Taj Mahal video, you would have learned more about the king who loved his wife so much that he made the beautiful Taj Mahal in her honor. And this was their bedroom that they lived in. And you can see the Taj Mahal from their bedroom. So even after she was gone, he was always able to look at it and honor her. But oh no, there was some drama with that guy and his sons. You remember I told you that he raised his 14 kids? Well, one of his sons was a bad apple, and he decided that he wanted to rule and he wanted to be the one in charge. So what did he do? He killed his older brothers so he would be the next in line to get the throne. But the only person in his way to get the throne is his dad. But he thought, oh, I really don't want to kill my dad. The brothers, whatever, but I don't want to kill my dad, but I'm just going to throw this guy in jail. So he threw him in jail, and the dad was in jail for 8 years, and he ended up dying in jail, which is really sad. But before he was in jail, he lived here at this fort, and in that bedroom that I showed you, and on each side of the bedroom, he had little houses where his daughters lived. And he had favorites, and one of his daughters he favored more than the other. So her little house had a gold roof on it. And the one he liked less, her little house had a bronze roof on it. Which is crazy because don't you bet she's like sitting there in her bedroom being like, my older sister gets everything she wants. And she's laying there in her bed looking up at her roof, and she's like, I got the bronze roof and she got the gold roof. I hope she gets married so I can take her little house with the gold roof. But the favored daughter did not forget about her dad while he was in prison, And she knew that her dad was so sad that he couldn't see the Taj Mahal that she brought him diamonds to place on his prison cell window so it would reflect the Taj Mahal so he still could see it. Now, what you're seeing here, these designs are all over the guy's bedroom. And this is actually what it looks like when you go inside the Taj Mahal, the part that I could not film. It's all decorated in these floral patterns that look similar to this. So this little area here is kind of a common area where people could go and they could go see the king, and he'd be on his throne and stuff, and they could go see him. Oh, look here. This is like square foot gardening back in the day. But this concludes my review of the Agra Palace. I hope you enjoyed it. And now I'm going to show you the hotel that we stayed in Agra, because it is very beautiful. Our tour guide, Charlie, took us to this restaurant called Maya, and it was a restaurant on a rooftop where he knew the owner. And you can see that the wall had Starry Night Van Gogh painted on it with a combination of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter. So it's like the two paintings were combined, and I thought that was really cool. And this is a picture of our group at dinner on the rooftop of the Maya restaurant. So I'm going to conclude this video with a picture of this guy. This is Krishna, and he was just sitting along the side of the road. So thank you for joining me on this journey in India. I will be posting more videos, so please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, just a reminder to take a deep breath, become aware, and to see more love.